United campaign against police violence.
Yeah, fuck the old bill.
We're just assembling the poles for the banner. We're going to be leaving from here in about 10 minutes, 10 or 15 minutes. The idea is, of course, fundamentally to remember Ian Tomlinson, killed on April the 1st near the Bank of England, as most of you will know by now, in a crime in connection with which the Metropolitan Police are the prime suspects. However, Ian Tomlinson was not the first innocent person to die in police custody. Last year, August 2008, in Brixton, Sean Rigg was picked up by the police. He needed to be taken to hospital. Instead, unfortunately, he found himself in police custody, and within half an hour, he was dead. Today, the two sisters of Sean, Samantha and Marcy Rigg, are here, and they will be leading this demonstration. It doesn't stop there, however. On the sides of this coffin, we have written the names of some of the others who have died in police custody stretching back to 1969. Actually, in terms of state custody, since 1969, over 2,000 people have died, which of course makes the police and other sections of the state apparently more likely to commit murder statistically than any other section of the British population. What happened on April the 1st was a total and utter disgrace. Many people from all over the country felt justifiable anger at the financial crimes going on in the City of London, and felt special anger about finance ministers and other politicians in the pay of the bankers coming from around the world to our shores to perpetrate more crime by taking more money from taxpayers in this country to fill the black hole of their bad gambling debts. Many people felt that this was not right. In this country for many years we've thought we had the freedom to protest, freedoms to disagree with our politicians, freedoms to disagree and express that disagreement to our government. But on April the 1st, what we found was that in a completely lawful, legitimate protest against banking crime, financial crime, climate crime, war crime, the police, instead of protecting our right to protest, proved themselves an upside-down police force. While rewarding the criminals, the war criminals, financial criminals and others, they decided collective punishment for all of us. They kettled us. If anyone doesn't know precisely what kettling means, it means this. It means detention without trial. We were detained, as if imprisoned, for hour upon hour upon hour. Given that we were in police custody all that time, without food, without water, without toilet facilities, you'd have thought maybe the police might have exercised their duty of care to those in their custody. They did not. And everybody knows the scale of violence meted out by the Metropolitan Police, by the Territorial Support Group in particular, and everybody knows that one of us got killed. An Evening Standard seller, not even part of the protest, tried to make his way back from the monument where he sold papers back to his home. He was killed. Many of us have seen the videos. many of us will have drawn our own conclusions as to who killed Ian Tomlinson. Let me just put it this way: the prime suspects in this crime, as in the other crimes against Sean Rigg and so many others, the prime suspects are the Metropolitan Police, whose headquarters is New Scotland Yard, not far down this road. What we've decided to do is to kettle New Scotland Yard. We need to give them a taste of their own medicine. We need 350 or 360 people to link arms right around that building. That is the headquarters of the Metropolitan Police, who, as I've said, are the prime suspects. We're not going to give up this campaign until we've got justice for Ian Tomlinson, Sean Rigg, and so many others whose names are written here today. Please come with us. As I say, we only need 360 people to surround New Scotland Yard and make our point. This is just the beginning of a campaign, it's not the end. And now I'm going to hand over this megaphone to Colin, who's going to say a few more words about things we're going to be doing in the future.
Okay, thanks Chris. I'd like to welcome everybody to this demonstration called by the United Campaign Against Police Violence. I'd like to welcome everyone, but there are two people who are gathered around us somewhere behind me that I would like to welcome especially. One of them is called Alan Bulfries, and one of them is called Steve Discombe. They're both members of the Territorial Support Group, and they were both present when Ian Tomlinson was hit and pushed onto the floor shortly before dying. Shortly, we're going to be moving off, so I would like everyone to begin to move towards the road here behind me. We're going to march down Whitehall, turning right along Victoria Street to New Scotland Yard, where there will be further speeches at the end, following the kettling of New Scotland Yard. If people can start to move towards the front here, in preparation for us moving off, with the Justice for Sean Rigg banner at the front, that would be fantastic.